Hello?
The pool player that struts and flips his arrow on the stage. And then
Who's this? Hey, what's up guys? So if you've been watching my channel and following along, you know I just made my first feature film and I'm going through the whole process of all the steps I did to make this film, from script writing to storyboarding to editing, so on and so forth. That all said, I actually didn't storyboard this film. I wrote it and I just had to jump right into it. I didn't have enough time to storyboard it, but I'm a big fan of storyboarding, and whenever I can, I do storyboard my projects, particularly projects that I'm pitching or trying to get a client or something and I need to make a storyboard for. A lot of commercial work that I do, I've done storyboards for. I highly recommend doing storyboards, even for a feature film, if you can do it. Now, that all said, I'm already gearing up to make my next feature film, which I won't shoot until December of next year, which is basically this time of the year, next year, so a year from now. And I want to storyboard it, so I'm already kind of looking at getting back into doing the storyboards, and that's what kind of brought up this video. Now, I'm a big fan of storyboards, but I'm not a big fan of storyboarding, right? I don't actually like to make the storyboard because I can't draw very well. If you're anything like me, that's the #1 deterrent why you don't make a storyboard, right? So I'm gonna kind of give you a way around that I utilize, and it might be a possibility that you can do. And so I hope it's helpful to some of you guys out there. So if you want a storyboard, a couple things. If you storyboard the way I do it, you're gonna need to buy 2 different softwares. One's a software, one's an app. You don't have to buy them, but I find it makes the process a lot easier and it looks pretty good. Now, this isn't a sponsored video. Neither one, nor the software nor the app are sponsoring. However, I will try to link them below, and let's just get right into it. So the app I use is an app called Paper Camera. And what it does is it allows you to take pictures or video in a certain effect. And the effect I like is usually like the comic book effect, where it kind of looks like it's drawn and colored, or the hand-drawn effect, where everything looks like it's drawn in pencil. Now, I like that because when I turn it into a client or anything, they don't know that I didn't draw those images or not. They really have no clue. So it looks good for those purposes. So let's get into your options real quick. Option 1 is to use stock photos, okay? If you have an access to like a iStock photo account and it has unlimited downloads, that's a real option. Now the downside of that is obviously they're stock, so you didn't actually get to pick the actual image, but that works sometimes for, say, client videos. The other option is to take the pictures yourself, right? And that's what I like to do. So I'll go out to a certain location and I'll have a stand-in and they'll stand where I want them to stand. I'll take the shots of what I think the video is going to look like, and I'm in the actual location I want to shoot in. That really works if you can get access to the location, and of course you have to find someone that's willing to stand in for all your shots. I guess the third option would be to take pictures without your stand-in and then just, you know, Photoshop someone in those spots and then put in your effect using either Paper Camera, using the drawing effect or the comic book effect. I hope you're staying with me and you understand all that. Now, once you get all your images, you need to put that in a storyboard format, and I use a particular software that's not very cheap, but I think it's worth it. It's $100. It's called Boardfish, and I don't know if they make it for Windows, but I use everything in Macintosh. I know Paper Camera goes on to iOS and on Android. I use it on Android. And what I like about Boardfish is it will kind of give you a bunch of panels, and you can put your photos how you want to put them, and then you could put information like what people are seeing, what they're hearing. You can put the dialogue in there. It kind of gives you a lot of flexibility as far as moving around your entire panel and creating your entire storyboard. Like I said, this is not a sponsored video, but I will link some stuff below. I use the software, I use the app. It's real simple, makes things look professional. And if you guys are looking for an easy way to make storyboards, at $104, you can make all the storyboards you want for the rest of your life. So I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.